So first I'm explaining removing the methods, removing the element. Creating or adding of the element, it's a long process. But destroying and deleting, sir, just a fraction of second and then. Hmm. Anything. Element declaration, element creation, long process. Element deletion, simple process. How to remove the elements and how to delete the elements, sir. We have direct options, sir. Remove function is there, means remove method is there. And before that, you have to write your element object dot remove. Which object, which element you want to remove it, that element object dot remove. That's all. Simple. Deletion easy, sir. Construction a long process. So for testing operations, I'm creating some tags here. Division ID equals to D1. So randomly, I'm taking some tags. H2 tag, some apple, some paragraph tag, some mango. And for deletion operations, one button also I'm creating here. Button on click. Well, HTML style of event handling. But yesterday you explained the dynamic event handling, sir. That required, this required. So in this program, two events required. So one I'm following the HTML style, one I'm following the dynamic style. Both once again covering. Heading of the button, delete element. And button close. So which element you want to delete it, get the object of that element. Object compulsory, object dot remove. Simple thing. So I want to delete this H3 tag, sir. Yes, possible. Anonymous object I'm using, sir, because one time I'm working. Document dot query selector followed by H3 dot remove. This is. So it is returns the object of H3 tag, that anonymous object dot remove. So your tag is going to delete it. So click on the button. Data nodes are tag deleted. And yesterday data deleted I explained last session. Today I'm going to removing the tag. If data deleted is still tag available, but tag deleted, data not available. Whenever you remove the tag, tag inside data is also gone. A complete total element is deleted. Last session explanation same tag available still in the system, but only tag inside content only removed. Which element or which tag you want to delete it, first get the object of the tag, sir, and simply call the remove. I want to remove H2 tag, sir. You can write H2 here. Apple deleted. I want to delete the button, sir. Myself only. You can write here button. So button is going to delete it. But which button you press it, that button is going to deleting. Observe that one. Self deletion process. Because I created button object here. Next and the last attempt to D1. The division tags are hash. A total division tag is going to deleting it. Total division tag is going to deleting. But indirectly the container I'm going to deleting. Whenever the division tag is removed, a division tag inside all subtags also removed. Division tag inside all subtags also removed. So division tag inside H2 along with paragraph and along with the button. All total 4 tags removed because of container impact. If you observe this deletion process, it is matching to some operations in your website. Anybody can you identify? A deletion process is similar to some of your websites. Huh? Ad, advertisements. Okay, no problem. Don't take the risk. Light. The concept గా సార్ ఆర్ యూ ఐడెంటిఫైడ్ అన్న మళ్ళీ సార్ స్కిప్పింగ్ ద పాయింట్ అది నాట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అది ఆర్ యూ రికగ్నైజ్డ్ దిస్ వన్ రిలేటెడ్ టు సమ్ ఎనీ ఆఫ్ ది వెబ్సైట్ అని అది యువర్ డ్యూటీ యువర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ సో లైక్ దట్ ఎనీ ట్యాగ్ వీ కెన్ రిమూవ్ ఇట్ సార్ నో ప్రాబ్లం నెక్స్ట్ ఐఎమ్ క్రియేటింగ్ వన్ మోర్ డివిజన్ ట్యాగ్ division id equals to d2. So here also I'm placing one button, type equals to button, not necessarily. Okay, continue. On id equals to bt, button heading add element. Button heading is add element. But when I click on the second button, one new tag I want add to page. One new tag I want add to page. This is working perfectly. And now when I click on this one new element I want to place. Which elements are? Your interest. Any element, okay. So what are the methods for that one, sir? Two methods available. One is the create element. One of the method is create element. And the second method is append element. Create element method purpose what, sir? And it's creating the new element. It's creating the new element. Previously used methods all are not creating the new elements. It is returning the existing element. So many times I pronounced that point, but this method creating a fresh object. Reasons are new element and empty object. So it creates the new element, an empty object is created for which tag, sir? Which tag you mentioned here? The tag. What are the tag name you specified here? The tag related one empty object is going to creating here. Hmm? So after creating the empty object inside data not available, object inside attributes not available, object inside styles also not available, right? The last session, what are the things we completed? Those all are data manipulation settings, attributes manipulation settings, and styles manipulation settings. Implement all the things on this one. But it's an empty object. I want to store the data properties required. I want to apply some settings, sir. Attributes properties required. I want to make some CSS, sir. Styles manipulations required. So a last session explained all points required here. Then your object is ready with data, settings, everything also. After that, take this object, attach on the web page. Take this object and place on the web page. So how to place on the web page, sir? For that, we have to use the method append child method name. Append child. This newly created object place as a child of any other tag. Compulsory. But a parent, I want to add it as a parent, sir. Parent not possible because you becomes as a subtag of the body tag. So compulsory or the child tag only. Append as a parent not available, sir. Append as a child only available. Reason every tag is the child of the body tag only. So first create an empty object, blank object created, store the data by using data manipulations, make the settings by using attributes manipulations, apply the CSS by using the styles manipulations. After completion of all these four activities, your object properly ready. That object place on the web page with total steps. Remember the last session explanations? Huh? But now object I am going to creating. Then I want to store the data in that one. What is the property? First one, script starting, sir. Script started. When you click on this button, I want to perform these all operations, right? First, event handling is required. Event handling. Because button kada, we want to add the element whenever you click on the button. See event handling required. Girls, first how to create the button for this tag? Button object. The button tag is there kada, button object how to create? Without object, can you do anything? No, kada. My object compulsory kada first. I need button object. On that object, I'm performing the event handling. Event handling inside element creation steps are comes. So you got a button ready, amma. But I need button object here. How? What is the step? Constant. The constant variables will leave it. Remaining step. Constant object equals to button. Object dot. First object creation. Next event. Object creation step first. Creation కాదు already button object is there or you are creating a button object already available in memory block కదా so we should collect that object a collection step what boys document dot by id. So compulsory treatment. Hmm? I think a document dot get element by id document dot query selector almost 10 to 15 times I used it, right? Not one time. If you forget 10 to one time for more than 10 times I used it. A last six programs. Hmm? Document dot query selector get element to get element by tag name on click event to wrong answer. Yesterday's recording not available on the system. First you answered a question or not answered. Yesterday's recordings not available and Next week it will come, sir. Yesterday's recordings. Next week it will comes. Get element by ID. Get element by ID. Get query selector. Next week it will comes. Get element to get a query selector. Very good. Okay. At least some of the online students answered. Not all. Somebody only answered. Something better. Not any day yesterday session. All of you. Hmm? Why? Huh? Health issue. Kuchum. Hmm. Hmm. Why not at any day session? Huh? Create element first time I'm using. Reminding all the steps as per the last session explanations only. So continuously points coming. If anybody given, hmm, so documented dot query selector or documented dot get element by ID. Any of that we can use. Query selector followed by hash BD2. Object is ready. Object ready. Then on click. First approach, second approach, sir, into first approach. First, second, not important. One of the approach. Mm. C equals to here we have to write some anonymous function. I'm taking some functional expression, sir. Functional expression. And inside that, create the object, assign the data, apply the CSS, then stick on the page. So creating, this is the method. First time I'm using that one. Constant I equals to which element you are creating, sir? Image. Any tag, okay. Image not interested. You can go for any other tag, sir. That's not a problem. 100% possible. So I'm going to creating element. What is difference between the get element? Yesterday we already completed, sir. Almost 3 hours a session. So please refer that one. Normally 3 hours repeating until not possible with. So document dot create element. Which element, sir? IMG tag. Which element? IMG tag. What happens here, sir? A new image object is created, not existing object. But as per the last session explanation, what it is doing, sir? Existing object address it is returns. But this one is create and a fresh object is created, empty object. But I is the image tag object, but inside that nothing is there. So we have to apply some settings. What is that, sir? SRC of the image, width of the image, height of the image, if any extra CSS required, that one. But now image object ready, amma. Only first chance for you only. But in this image object, image address I want to write. I want to specify which image I want to display. How to write image specification. But I inside image not available. Only empty object created. But in that empty object, which image you want to display, image address we have to assign. Now, what is the step? Clue na? Clue is attributes manipulations we have to use. Attributes are settings manipulations. Clue. Get చెప్పండమ్మా. Image object ready. But I want to assign one image to that one. So for that, we have to use the attributes manipulations step. So anybody, if you say, hmm, image, so image tag, ఇది HTML కాదమ్మా, JavaScript కదా. Attributes manipulations are settings manipulations as per the last session explanations. Yesterday we already changed image కదా. That step I'm asking. Okay, time out. Boys, huh? I dot src equals to write your image name. I dot src equals to write your image name, amma. Image is a slash. Which image you want to add, take that image and write that address. Suppose I'm going to taking some animal. What it is said, I said attributes manipulations. Not remember, huh? Instead of this, we can also write I dot set attribute concept also. Method also we can use. I dot set attribute of src comma animal dot gif. Two options, two syntaxes I explained. Property syntax I explained, and as well as the method syntax also explained. SRC given, sir. Image information also stored in the object. Next time writing some small CSS also. I dot style dot width equals to some 200 pixels, and I dot style dot height equals to 200 pixels. Style manipulations. Now image ready with SRC and width and height, everything also. Next I'm writing one more CSS also, sir. I dot style dot margin equals to 50 pixels I'm taking. And all four sides image gap is applying. But instead of writing the CSS here, what is another technique I explained? Take one class selector. Define all the styles inside one class selector and attach that class to I object by using class list dot add. I dot class list dot add of a class selector name you can write here. Or you can remove these steps here. That is good coding. Okay, the next one, image ready, sir. You would take this image, stick on the web page. Stick on the web page. Image manufacturing is completed. But take this image and place somewhere on the web page. So first, where you want to place the image, decide it yourself. And the nearest address is the landmark address and like the landmark tag. The which tag inside you want to place. I want to place in the body tag, sir. Then document dot body dot append child. What is that, sir? I see that reasonable. This image object to place as a child tag. Which tag inside? Body tag inside. That's all. And where it is placing that image, sir? End of the page. Body tag other, so it is placing at the end of the page. Here it will come, sir. So whenever you click, then the images comes like this. A little bit changes I'm making here. Again, if I click it, sir, you'll get one more. Now, how many times you click the button, that number of images are going to placing here on the web page. If you need any extra settings, apply as per your previous knowledge. Basic image is this one. Can I place this image in any other places, sir? Other place, anywhere we can place. Where you want to place that object required here. So place my image as a child for so and so parent. A parent, you can decide it yourself. I want to place this image in the first division tag, sir. If first division tag inside, I want to place it, sir. No problem. Get the object of first division tag. Get the object of first division tag. Object dot query selector of hash d1 dot append child. Document dot query selector of hash d1 dot append child. Again, append my image as a child. To whom, sir? D1 tag. So the first division tag inside your image is going to applying. First division tag and where it is applying, sir. If button is there, na button after it is going to placing. Right. Again, button after it is going to placing. So how many times you click on that one? That number of times. Just a minute. How many tags I can add like this, sir? Your interest, sir. Any number of tags we can add. Hmm? Any number of tags we can add. Anywhere in the web page also we can add. No objections. So what I asked the question of 15 minutes back also, you didn't respond that one properly. When I click on this delete button, it is going to deleting. It's matching to any of your websites and no response from your side. Hmm? Monu Ratala, are you fixed up? We don't want to respond to Shivakumarani. Mentally fixed, huh? Hmm? But daily you are using websites, kada? It's not matched anywhere. Huh? మీ e-commerce websites లో delete product available గా సార్ ఈ e-commerce websites లో cart available కదా when you click on the cart your list of products displaying added products if any product you don't want at the bottom what we have option delete an option available when I click on that one a total product deleting కదా total product deleting అంటే what is meaning sir అంటే total container is going to deleting that is when you click on the add product ఈ product again displaying here కదా that is this one add product అంటే అక్కడ multiple tags available here one tag I'm taking మరి how many times used e-commerce websites oh nothing available here but so many times used కదా మరి why not connected so this is the last operation of the DOM sir how to delete the elements and how to add the elements we can add to anywhere in the web page where you want to add a corresponding object compulsory which tag inside you want to place the new tag, the corresponding object is compulsory. That object dot append as a child. So first time I'm using అయితే only this step and this step only, sir. Remaining all are we already completed the explanations. Then all I'm not focused on that one. Only this step I focused. Hmm? So try to understand my feelings also. Hmm? Next, one of the implementation I'm going to showing, but concept over. So as a finishing touch, I already committed yesterday, promised also at least two implementations I'm showing. So first implementation I'm showing with the DOM. What is the first implementation, sir? మన జొమాటో స్విగ్గీలో ప్రోడక్ట్ ప్లస్ మైనస్ బటన్స్ అవైలబుల్ దట్ ఈస్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు డిజైనింగ్. We can go for the Swiggy or Zomato, whatever it may be. So the colorful available. This is I'm taking idli and vada. But add button is there na? That is just now we create. When I click on this add button, this product details adding in the separately. Now go to the view cart. This box we are going to designing, sir. Box. Remember, yesterday I already said this is also part of the DOM only, because dynamically some changes are happens. First, we have to display the product photo. Next, name of the restaurant, location, item name, price. Item name, price. Then this one, plus button, minus button, and between that one, quantity. When I click on the plus, quantity increasing. When I click on the minus, quantity decreasing. Whenever the quantity increased or decreased, these amounts also going to changing dynamically. So we are also going to changing like that only. A little bit of CSS required, not much more. So first one, IMG tag for displaying of the picture. Width of the picture 200 I am taking, and height of the picture 150. Next one, hotel details. Hotel name, I'm taking some H2 tag. Next location, location also done. Both comes to line by line. And after that, item name, that is H3 tag I'm taking here. Item name, H3 tag. Opposite to some price also I'm displaying here. Ampersand hash 8377. I'm taking 100 rupees. See the output of this one. So item photo, restaurant name, location, and item name, item price. Next, this designing required plus button and minus button. So for that one division tag, IDO class selector or something, because a small CSS required, sir, around 5 to 10 lines of CSS required, then you will get this appearance. But appearance is not matter, sir, and no CSS required. Time also saving. No, sir, we want to get exactly the same shape, sir, and 5, 10 lines of CSS required. Hmm. We'll manage that. I'll go for directly programming. Huh? Okay. Silence acceptance. Maunam ardhangikaram. Hmm. Okay, I'm writing directly boxes and buttons, sir. Remaining code you can manage yourself. So button tag I'm creating first. ID equals to decrement. ID equals to decrement. And button heading minus button close. Next, input to type equals to text box. ID equals to QTY. Value equals to 0. Value equals to 0. Next, in text box, we should not allow the data. Even Swiggy also, only buttons it is operating. Directly data typing is not allowed. Because if I allowed the data type, user typing their own, it may be wrong data chance also there. Then only through buttons we have to operate it. But without typing the data in text box, how to control? ఇది HTML ఏ కదా. Without allowing the users to type the data, how to control? HTML ఏ కదమ్మా. Yesterday అంటే absent. Read only. Very good. లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ అంటే ఎస్టర్డే ఆబ్సెంట్ సార్ అని రీజన్ చెప్పారు. మరి దీనికి ఏం చెప్తారు? సో రీడ్ ఓన్లీ రిక్వైర్డ్ because without modifications. Next, one more button. Type equals to button once again. ID equals to increment. Button heading is plus button close. So go and check it. We'll get the buttons like this. After makeup అయితే we'll get like this. But you said కదా we'll manage the makeup sarani. So I'll focus on the coding only. When I click on the minus, when I click on the plus, the count is going to increment. User not typing because read only user kada typing not allowed. Hmm? Hmm. Next one, take the line break. Oh, 4, 5 tags required, sir. Why 4, 5 tags, sir? First, bill details side heading. Next, total amount. Delivery fees remove it. Tax, GST, and total pay. That all items designing tax required. Hmm. So bill details, strong tag I'm taking here. The thick letters are comes little bit. Next, item wise total, sir. Item wise total strong tag. This side headings here. Ikdella undi. They have normal text, but I'm going to applying the bold format. Item wise total, bold format, strong, and opposite of that one, output tag. ID equals to I total, the item wise total. Okay, you can take item total. Amount, sir. Amount initially 0 rupees is comes. When you click the buttons, then amount is coming. The first item. Next again, second item, strong. Delivery fees, remove it. GST, I want to apply it, sir. This one, yesterday's explanation, any link? The pure HTML. Hmm? So GST and charges. So strong tag is close. Opposite output tag. ID equals to GST. Output tag ID equals to GST. And initial amount to 0 rupees once again. Output tag is close. Line break. Next one, once again, strong tag to pay the total amount. Strong tag is close. Output ID equals to total amount. As usual, ampersand hash 83770 rupees and output tag is close. The designing, sir, three side headings opposite, three amounts available. Hmm? The HTML not understanding and a point not available. Hmm? Right. Headings to this one. But my personal interest, I'm doing some small changes, sir. You don't need to follow that one. My special interest. Some spaces I'm going to existing. You don't need to make the changes. My special. Why you did serenity? Amounts all are getting into uniform positions. I adjusted that one. Actually, we have to make with CSS. The CSS concept we have. The amounts all straightforward. It will come, sir. Uh, Designing done, sir. HTML part is over. Next, DOM part. So we need two event handlings. One for the minus button, one for the plus button. When I click on minus button, four amounts I have to change it. Why four amounts, sir? The first one is quantity should be changed, item total should be changed, GST and a total amount. Even when I click on the plus button also, I make that four changes again. So every button, four steps compulsory. Start the scripting. First one, create object for the text box, quantity box. Object for the quantity box. Constant q equals to A text box already available, sir. That object I want to get it. Remember the step? Document dot query selector followed by hash qty. Object is ready for text box. And then start the event handling. First button one, then button two. So create the first button one object. Document dot query selector followed by hash incr. Hash incr. What you are doing, sir? Increment button logic. Increment button logic. Increment button logic. What is this, sir? Button object. Anonymous object. Dot on click equals to write either arrow function or functional expression, whatever it may be. I'll go for the arrow function. There are total 6 steps required, sir. 3 steps calculations, sir. Item total, GST, and a total amount. 3 calculations. But these 3 calculations, we have to display in 3 output tags also. So 3 plus 3, 6. Before that, quantity minus minus also required. First, quantity decreasing because it's a increment button. Sorry. Quantity plus plus. 1 step. Then 3 calculations. 3 steps for calculations and 3 steps for output displaying. If I write the second button, sir, almost will get the same coding only in the second button also. The decrement button, hash followed by decrement, and quantity minus minus. After that, calculate the 3 amounts and again display the 3 outputs. But both buttons event handling 7 logic 7 steps. In that 6 steps matching. This step not matching, but these 3 calculations same and 3 outputs displaying also same only. Instead of writing the 6 steps 2 times, take one named function. Function name is compute. Shift that 6 steps to here. What is the benefit, sir? Code simplification. But in buttons inside, we'll get only one line, that is q plus plus and q minus minus. After every button, you should be called the function. It's called as compute. Increment the amount and call the compute method. Decrement the amount and immediately call the compute method. Benefits are logic simplification. But if you understand the point, it's a purely logic simplification. Instead of writing the 2 times, we are writing only 1 time only. But the steps what we'll see later. For both the buttons, this function calling or not, I'm doing the small testing operation here. My approach is correct or not? 2 buttons, 2 event handlings, 2 anonymous functions, minus button, hi, plus button, hi, minus, 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 plus, plus, plus. The connections successfully done, sir. Write the code. What is our text box ID? Q. So Q dot value plus plus. Increment the value of the text box. Incrementing us, sir. 100%. I'll show it. Wait. Q dot value plus plus. Click on the plus button. It's incrementing. Like that, decrement also happens. Okay, first button logic completed, sir. Quantity dot plus plus. Whenever the quantity is increased, then go to the compute function. Compute function inside 6 steps waiting, pending. And what about this one, sir? Q dot value minus minus. Q dot value minus minus. Then call the function this one. Plus 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 minus 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 minus. Again plus, again minus. Perfectly working. Now the problem is comes. Already my value 0. Box value is already 0. When I write the minus again, sir, so placing the minus 5 items order is not possible. Minus 5 idli, sir. You are giving the idli to hotel anmad. Plus 5 idli and hotel giving the idli to you. Minus 5 in the sense you are giving the 5 plates idli to hotel. It's not possible. Then what to do, sir? Below 0 values, we should not allow. E minus minus before, write a small if condition. If qty dot value is greater than 0, then only do the subtraction. If qty dot value is 0, sir, no subtraction, sir. Silently it is calling the function. Don't forget small parsing required for accurate. Current quantity is greater than 0, not equal also, sir. If you write the equal, well, again minus 1 is comes. Current quantity is above 0, then only do the subtraction. But my quantity 3, sir, 3 greater than 0, minus minus 3 becomes as a 2. My quantity already 0, sir. 0 is greater than 0. Condition is false. So minus minus not happens. Condition false kada. It is skipped. Silently it is calling the this one. But now go and check it. Plus 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 minus 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 minus. I'm pressing the button, but 0 is not moving. So buttons perfectly working. Hmm? Next comes to calculations part. First, sir, item wise calculation. And each item total 5 plates it 5 into 100 500 rupees. Next is GST and then total amount. Declare the variables first, local variables. ITOT, item wise total. GT, GST tax, total amount. And unit price, UP equals to 100 rupees. UP, sir, unit price and each plate price. First one, item total equals to quantity dot value multiplied with the unit price. How many items you placed? Quantity multiplied with the unit price. Next, GST equals to item total multiplied with 8 percentage. GST 8% I'm calculating based on the item total. The 8 and 10 your interest GST. I'm taking roughly 8%. And then total amount equals to item wise total plus GT. Calculations part is completed. Each item total plus what is the tax and total bill amount how much? 3 amounts total as per the program. Next, display all these 3 amounts into 3 output tax. And already 3 output tax waiting, sir. The 3 output tags are waiting here. So first output tag ID, item TOT. Second one GST. Third one is the TOT amount. Third one is the TOT amount. Uh, 3 output tags, 3 anonymous objects required. Get the anonymous object, documented dot query selector followed by hash item TOT dot. But I want I'm assigning the data to output tag. I'm assigning the data to output tag. Last session I explained one property come attribute together. What is that? Hmm? Inner HTML. So two properties I explained, text content explained and inner HTML also explained. So use the inner HTML. Reasons are ended. I want to display the amount with rupees symbol. Text content rupees symbol is not supported. So use the inner HTML. Inner HTML equals to ampersand hash 8377. Substitute your value I total. The first output tag out data displaying sir. Same way, second output tag into the GST dot inner HTML equals to so ampersand hash 8377 dollar GT. Second amount also displayed in second output tag. Third output tag ID forget into the TOT Third one TOT dot inner HTML equals to ampersand hash 8377 followed by dollar T amount. Dollar T amount. So three outputs displayed on the screen. Hmm. That's also function also closed. When you click on the first button, this function is calling. When you click on the second button also, this function is calling. So if you click any of the button, the logics all are going to execute. While clicking on that button, which quantity available, as per the quantity, I calculated the item total. As per the item total, GST calculated. As per that one, total amount is calculated. And these three amounts displaying in the three output tags by using the DOM methods. So now go and check it, sir. So observe plus, 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 plus. All items are increasing. And minus, 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 minus. The same as to this one. When I increase the plus, all items are increasing. Plus, all items are increased. Plus, all items increased. Minus, minus, minus. Same that style. Only look is different. Makeup missing ante. Rainy season kada, why makeup waste? Well, again, if you come with makeup, heavy rains are coming, water dropping, malli, color shade, etc., etc. Then only without makeup, I designed that one. Actually, I interested to design with makeup, but when I'm asking the opinion, all are seeing like this, kada. Maybe you are not interested in it. I just focused on the logic only. I put time after completion, no use. Hmm? Final match completion after gully matches, you are making centuries. What is the use? A match timer, you have to write it. No other meaning? What is meaning? లక్ష్మీదేవి ఎప్పుడైతే నాక్ చేస్తుందో అప్పుడు ఓపెన్ చేయాలి డోర్. నాకు ఇప్పుడు మూడు లేదు నేను రేపు ఓపెన్ చేపిస్తాను నో యూజ్ అది. సో వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్స్ ఆర్ దిస్ వన్. నెక్స్ట్ సెకండ్ ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ వన్ మోర్ దిస్ టైమ్ ఏమై వాట్ యూ వాంట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇయర్. ప్రోగ్రామ్ కంప్లీటెడ్ కదా. కరెంట్ టాపిక్ సిఎస్ఎస్ యూ నో కదా ఇయర్, యూ కెన్ రైట్ సిఎస్ఎస్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. కరెంట్ టాపిక్ డోము. డోమ్ ఫుల్లీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ కదా, ఎవ్రీ లైన్ ఐ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇన్ డోము. This time also CSS, if you are asking me, it's not right here. Okay, next implementation. Oh, style tag is waiting here. Hmm? You no need under. Okay, very good. Mm. So next one, as for my yesterday's explanation on chat boxes, even our Zoom chat box also here. When I'm typing the message, remember yesterday I already explained this situation. మనకు ఆప్షన్స్ అవైలబుల్ సీ దట్ బోల్డ్ ఇటాలిక్ అండర్లైన్ స్ట్రైక్ అవుట్ కలర్ చేంజింగ్ బిగ్ సైజ్ దిస్ ఇస్ లాస్ట్ సెషన్ ఐ ఆల్రెడీ కవర్డ్ కదా మీడియం అండ్ లార్జ్ సైజ్ హౌ టు చేంజ్ ద సైజ్ bullets. These all are domain. What is Zoom sir? Same thing available in our Gmail mail composing box also. The same options available in our Google Classroom box available, comments box. There also we have that one. Even if there are so many social media chatting box, comments box also, we have these options. How these options we can implement, sir? DOM by using the DOM only. Hmm? Hmm. I selected the data, bold applied, underline applied, color changed, color changing. Our program also making the same thing. Exactly. Okay. A style tag I'm writing, sir, pending point. Hmm. So how it is look like as Swiggy or Zomato style, sir. Already we have division tag here. Oh, తీసేసానా? Three items to place inside one container. Actually, first I started that one, but your encouragement not good. Hmm? Hmm. So D class name division. Inside that these three items are available. Compulsory here, sir. Container compulsory, sir. Otherwise that look doesn't comes. Compulsory container. A button, text box, button, all we should place in the same container. Class I'm taking the D division. Then comes to the CSS dot D display. First border I'm applying, sir, because I got a box available in original Swiggy. Border 2 pixels, solid black. For my division tag box applying, border applying. But problem was, sir, division tag block level kada full line is applying. But this box, that box we want to cut up to this portion only. Hmm? Full length because it's a block level plus container, but I'm expecting the box up to this area. Content how much available, that much of area only. So how to reduce the box size? Anybody? Display, display inline block. Very good. Display inline block. Automatically your box content how much available, that much reducing like this. Hmm? Just a minute. Next one, sir. The next one అయిపోయింది. Okay, container settings completed. Container inside boxes and buttons settings. So what is that, sir? Button, comma, text box. Group selector I'm using here. Button, comma, text box, group selector. Three items get the same width, same height, same shape, same color. Because original Swiggy available like that. So width equals to some 40 pixels. All three items. Height equals to 40 pixels. Background color equals to light gray. Background color light gray. And font size 18 pixels I'm taking. You can take 20 pixels also, no problem. Hmm. Next to text alignment equals to center. Ah, and Done almost. So border none. ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು easy ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Done. Background color removed, sir. Border none applied. Because buttons, text boxes, their own border is already available. The three boxes are available. Na? A boxes reason adi. When I remove the border, they comes to plain format, so it's look like as a one single sheet. Same look. Swiggy look. Matching or not? Eh? Not matching. Okay, that's all, sir. CSS also over. So now the second implementation and the last implementation, a chat box. So first we need again some designing, a text box, so buttons required. Then we'll start the DOM coding. CSS also level. Aha. Oh. But one small variety, na? మనకి లాస్ట్ 4-5 days onwards ఓ 2-3 candidates కొద్దిగా getting hurry అంటే there's a tension something like that. Last 3-4 days onwards ఓ 2-3 candidates skipping fast is something you remember కదా. But you know variety na, who are going to feeling I'm going to skipping some topics because quickly completing the batch and they feeling కదా last 3 days onwards they are not attending the classes. Right. Matter అది. Yesterday they are not attending the session. Even today also they are not attending the session. But they are going to feeling I'm going to skipping something. ఇది variety అంటే అది. Yesterday also I checked that names. Remember? Hmm? పోనీ కెన్ యూ షో వన్ టాపిక్ విచ్ వన్ ఐ స్కిప్డ్ అంటే నాట్ స్కిప్డ్ సార్ అంటారు మళ్ళీ. మళ్ళీ వీఆర్ ఫీలింగ్ సార్ యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు స్కిప్పింగ్ అని. హౌ యు ఆర్ ఫీలింగ్ సైకలాజికల్ ఫీలింగ్స్. పోనీ who are feeling like that the candidates daily attending the classes are అంటే that is also normal. Daily not attending. But 3 days you are absent అయితే 2 topics missing కదా. Hmm? Hmm. ఈ మేడం అటెండింగ్ డైలీ నోనా. నాకు హ, ఈ మేడం నాకు తెలిసి ఓ 2 weeks అయినట్లుంది. 2 weeks. 2 weeks absent. Main topics all gone. Hmm? Last 2 weeks కదా మన మెయిన్ టాపిక్స్ ఆల్ వి డిస్కస్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్. స్ట్రింగా. స్ట్రింగ్ అంట. మిస్టర్ సునీల్ స్ట్రింగ్ టాపిక్ కంప్లీటెడ్ సార్. మేబీ యు ఆర్ నాట్ అటెండెడ్ ఐ థింక్ సెషన్స్ రెగ్యులర్లీ. ఇట్స్ కంప్లీటెడ్ ఆల్రెడీ. Then కొద్దిగా రెగ్యులర్ అటెండెన్స్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ సార్. విచ్ టాపిక్స్ కంప్లీటెడ్ విచ్ టాపిక్స్ నాట్ కంప్లీటెడ్ విల్ గెట్ ద క్లారిటీ. String topic completed or string examples I posted already in the Google class also. Hmm? Okay, I'm taking one small division tag with a little bit of CSS. But Sunil also was visible కదా. This are Sunil and two names are displaying. Sunil easy and pronunciation. I used that one. That's not my mistake, your mistake. Maybe you check, you can check the participant list. Disha, Sunil and two names visible. Sunil easy and pronunciation. I used that one, Amma. User. A small CSS required. CSS is width equals to some 70%. And why are it not compulsory? Center of the page displaying that I'm using it. Just the center of the page displaying it. So margin auto. Now the boxes comes to horizontally center of the page. And then, next to text area. Why text area, sir? Because we are doing designing the chat box kada. A chat box multiple lines compulsory. So text area I'm using. Remember text area. Huh? TA text area close line break. Next one, I'm creating the buttons. How many buttons are? How many options you are interested? That number of buttons. Bold, italic, underline, strikeout, color changing. Depends upon your in need. Hmm? So every button ID compulsory. Don't forget because if ID is available, then only object creation is possible. Hmm? So button ID, suppose bold, button heading is bold. Like that, create the many buttons with every option what you required. So button I, button U, button yes. This see you can see that one, sir. Your chat box, so you have that options here. And this is same style. Even Gmail also you have these options. On a Google Classroom lo box available observed, you can drop the questions, you can comment. A box inside also you have these options. Gmail inside also you have these options. చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి లేదు సార్ మీలాంటి స్టూడెంట్స్ తో సావాసం చేసి ఆ టాలెంట్ పెరిగింది అనమాట అది రవితేజ ఉమ్, ఉమ్. సావాస దోషం create the buttons like this. How many options you are interested? That options. I am creating basically four buttons: bold, italic, and underline, strikeout. UL, underline, strikeout, ST. ID is your choice. Next, start the coding on each and every button. How many buttons available? That number of event handlings required. Compulsory. Hmm? So designing part is over, sir. You will get the output like this. Box size very small is there, sir. I just write the small CSS here. So width of the box, you can take some 100 percentage and height of the box 200 pixels. Box measurements I'm adjusting to the big size boxes comes here like this. Can you get all these is centers are division tag. Go to the division tag, text align equals to center. So type the data here. After that, click on this button. Which button you clicked, that effect is going to apply. For that, man yesterday's topic required again. CSS manipulations. Applying the styles, removing the styles. That is required. Okay, remaining part 2 will continue in tomorrow session. As usual, same timing, sir, 9:30 and 90. Okay, 90% కదా లేను So mostly I'm going to completing the remaining syllabus of the JavaScript. Hmm? JavaScript remaining syllabus tomorrow is going to finishing it. Next we have one bootstrap, sir. Bootstrap అయితే we have to do the one small thing. ఒక 3 days bootstrap it takes 3 days. ఆ 3 days we have to attend the 2 o'clock. Hmm? Morning 9 o'clock tomorrow it stopped. So bootstrap a given commitment together starting days. I'm going to explaining the overview about the bootstrap అని ఒక 3 days 2 p.m. బ్యాచ్ యూ కెన్ అటెండ్. అది ఆఫ్లైనా ఆన్లైనా యువర్ చాయిస్ అది. ఆఫ్లైన్ అయితే సేమ్ బిల్డింగ్ నెక్స్ట్ ఫ్లోర్, ఆన్లైన్ అయితే మీటింగ్ లింక్ రిక్వైర్డ్. ఐ పోస్ట్ దట్ వన్ ఇంటూ గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ ఎవ్రీ డే. By chance, tomorrow, if I'm unable to complete the remaining syllabus of the JavaScript, by chance, I'm trying maximum, but by any reason, if it is not completed, that also will continue in the 2 p.m. A remaining syllabus plus bootstrap. Hmm? Clear information. Hmm? So tomorrow I'm finishing the JavaScript syllabus remaining. Hmm? By chance, any reason if it is not completed, that remaining syllabus bootstrap we are planning to conduct that at 2 p.m. Hmm? Offline candidates you can come to offline as usually in the same building, second floor, next floor. Online candidates if you want it and attending candidates every day before I'll post the link in the Google class, your Google class. As per the link, please try to attend the batch. Information clear కదా? If it is not possible అయితే wait for the next bootstrap batch అమ్మా. If it is not possible అయితే you can wait for the next bootstrap batch. When the next bootstrap is going to starting, I'll post into your Google class, so as per that you can plan it. In that favor only I can do that one. It's not possible, don't take అంటే it's not possible. It's information clear కదా all of you, especially online students. Todayనా అమ్మా, ఆఫ్టర్ కంప్లీషన్ ఆఫ్ రామాయణం ఇంత చెప్పిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ టుడేనా అని. మండే అమ్మా, మండే. మండే నా జస్ట్ ఓవర్ వ్యూ సార్, బూట్ స్ట్రాప్ లైక్ యాజ్ వర్క్ షాప్ అనమాట. 3 days వర్క్ షాప్ అది. Hmm? Hmm. అంటే బూట్ స్ట్రాప్ నథింగ్ టు డిస్కస్ సార్. టెక్నిక్స్ అవైలబుల్, టెక్నిక్స్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్ విత్ దట్ వన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు వర్క్ ఇట్ అది. అఫీషియల్ అయితే టుమారో లాస్ట్ సార్. హూ ఆర్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ద బూట్ స్ట్రాప్ టు అటెండ్ దోస్ పీపుల్స్ యూ కెన్ కంటిన్యూ ద 2 p.m. నెక్స్ట్ వన్. బూట్ స్ట్రాప్ ఈజ్ నాట్ మ్యాటర్ అయితే టుమారో ఈజ్ యువర్ లాస్ట్ సెషన్ అది. So information clear కదా. మళ్ళీ అగైన్ టుమారో క్లాస్ ఆల్సో ఐ అనౌన్స్ దట్ వన్, బట్ టుమారో సో మనీ నాట్ అటెండింగ్ కదా ఇక్కడ. దెన్ ఓన్లీ టుడేనే ఐఎమ్ షేరింగ్ దట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అది. సేవ్ 3 hours సార్, 9:30 to 1. యాజ్ యూజువల్ టుమారో ఆల్సో 9:30 to 1 యాజ్ యూజువల్. మిడిల్లో 10-15 minutes బ్రేక్, కామన్ థింగ్. ఓకేనా? థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆల్. ఆ వీడియో లింక్ టుడే విల్ పోస్ట్ ఇట్ సార్. Today we'll post the yesterday's video link. Thank you all. Item dot plot is also DOM only, sir. The indirect process we created today, direct process. అక్కడ కన్వెన్షన్ చేసి ఉంటారు 24 hours అని టైం పెట్టుకుంటారు అక్కడ దాని మాత్రం మెసేజ్ ఏం లేదా మన చేతిలో లేదు మన అడ్మిన్ అడగాలి అక్కడంత మెసేజ్ పెట్టినప్పుడు మరి చూసిన తర్వాత కూడా ఎందుకు వదిలేశారు సిగ్నేచర్ చేశారు ప్రీవియస్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసి పెట్టుకుంటే అయిపోయింది కదా మళ్ళీ నేను అడ్మిన్ అడగాలి వాళ్ళు పోస్ట్ చేస్తారు లేదా అది సో 3 సెషన్స్ చెప్పాను కదా 3 hours ఒక డే ఒక సాటర్డే ఒక సండే 3 hours చెప్పాను 3 సెషన్స్ కింద కదా కౌంట్ ఒక సండే 3 hours చెప్పాను సాటర్డే ఒక సెషన్ చెప్పాను కదా మళ్ళీ సాటర్డే చెప్పి మళ్ళీ కంటిన్యూషన్ సండే చెప్పాను అప్పుడు ఎన్ని గంటలు చెప్పినట్టు 5 hours అంటే అప్పుడు ఎన్ని సెషన్ కింద కౌంట్ అది 3 సెషన్స్ కదా మరి ఒక సెషన్ అంటే ఎలా అంటారు అది యానిమేషన్స్ లింక్ పెట్టారు కదా గూగుల్ ఆల్రెడీ పెట్టారు కదా ఆల్రెడీ నెక్స్ట్ డేనే పెట్టాను కదా చెక్ చేసి అయినా వర్క్ అవుతుందో లేదో తెలియదు అన్న